Hey gang, Lou here from Jersey Shore Fabricators. Well, behind me, we got a 71 Mach 1-ish Mustang. Say ish. Started off life as a 351 fastback. A pretty clean car too. There's no floor patch panels. It's got the original quarters on it. They've never been off. The whole inside of the trunk area is nice and smooth. There's no seams. The customer who bought this is a repeat customer of mine. He bought this car, well, because it was cool, and he actually got it for a decent price. But he bought it on eBay and didn't send anybody out to go take a look at it. So he receives the car, sends it to me, and we got a number of issues to work out. We got suspension issues, we've got drivability issues, we've got steering issues, we've got electrical issues, and unfortunately, we've got an exhaust issue. So let me walk you through this to show you what's going on. So we took the car for a test drive, and the first thing we noticed is that all the suspension bottoms out on every single bump. So we know the springs are shot. Okay, they painted the car, actually did a pretty decent job. Port 15'd everything, including the rotors. But they didn't, fix any of the stuff that really needed fixing. So what we're looking at right here is the upper ball joint on the driver's side. They look new, but I don't know if they destroyed it putting it in or what, but that's heavily damaged. The boot's all torn. I mean, this thing is just completely nuked. Somebody did put bushings in it. We got the grease fittings that are in here, which is good, because we're going to put urethane bushings in it. The tie rod end on the driver's side here, that's smoked. All right, so what I'm going to suggest to the customer is a complete suspension and steering rebuild. Now, the customer already spent about $10,000 in parts for other stuff before he even knew all this was wrong. So unfortunately, he's coming down to the end of his budget. Isn't that always the way? Yeah, I mean, we got seat covers and foam and Dakota digital gauges to put in and all kinds of fun stuff. But this car just drives like absolute garbage. And it pulls to the right. So now we're looking at the passenger side. And again, same thing. Upper ball joint is destroyed. Boot's all gone. And then at the upper A-arm here, I'm sure you guys could see that. That is not really what we would call good. So we know those bushings are nuked. So again, full suspension and steering rebuild. There's no other way around it. Way down here on the passenger side, there's an exhaust leak. Now this, having the 429 in it, makes it a little tight to work in here. Basically, it's going to suck. Radiator brackets, they put in an aluminum radiator, tried to reuse the stock ones, and just completely muffed that up. So that's got to get straightened out. Customer wants to add an air conditioning system. Car did have factory air, but they ripped it all out. Before we spend $1,600 on that, obviously we got some other issues to take care of. Car has a bog and a pop under full acceleration. And this has the good old Edelbrock, probably garbage carburetor on it. So we're going to have to get that addressed. The blinkers don't work, but the customer bought new light sockets and LED lights. Inside the car, I want to show you everything, but it's got one of those buzzers with the key in, and it's really annoying, but the wipers don't work, the horn don't work, the dash lights don't work, the fuel gauge don't work. Still got the original AM radio. No center console in it. Still has the factory AC controls there. What else is going on in here? Yeah, nothing electrical on the inside of the car really works. So we're going to be digging into a fuse box down here. Where is it? No, it's down here. Just trust me. Get my light going the right way. We're going to be digging into the fuse panel. See what's going on with that. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, the fuel gauge wire, the wire for the sending unit for the fuel gauge, was tied up underneath the car, so I'm sure there's a problem with that. But all in all, oh, this is another cute one. Got to have the rear window taken out because I put the rear window in without putting in the clips for the moldings. Okay, see the little nubs in there? But up here at the top, there is no way at all that you're going to get those clips in there. The window's actually in crooked. So I'm going to have the window pulled, put the clips on, have the window put back in, put the rear moldings on. But surprisingly enough, the other moldings on the car really are in decent shape. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. And you know, for you guys that's never done a Mustang, all the aftermarket moldings just kind of suck. So if you can get OE, go with OE. We got this weather stripping here. When you put the window up, the window doesn't touch the window strip, the weather stripping. And all in all, the car's in just a general state of disrepair, which is a shame because, like I said, it's a nice car. I think somebody might have put a front clip on it because this front sheet metal is perfect. I mean, there's no pitting, there's no nothing going on. It's too good, considering I left so much of the original stuff on the car, and then I guess they painted around it. So the customer bought a whole pile of parts here. We got seat foam, seat covers, brand new bumpers for it. The front spoiler, he's waiting on the rear spoiler. We got a proper set of wheels coming for it. We got a retro sound system going in it. KYB shocks. What else we got? We got the oh so fun digital gauges going in. They run digitally, they're analog, but they run digitally. So these ought to be a real nice set. Alright, so as you can see, I got my work cut out for me here. There's a ton of work we're going to put into this. There's a pile of parts that have to go onto the car. The car's going to be here for a little while. Still got the 65 Mustang that we're working on. Yeah, it's still here. Not happy about it. Customer's not happy about it, but I don't even have anything to say. Kind of feel bad about it. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to us. Click the bell to get notifications. We'll be doing video updates on this as we move along on it, as we get permission to work on the car. Check us out on the social media, usual, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else is out there. Until we see you next time, peace.